Welcome to Geppetto's workshop. My workshop. You probably already know Geppetto is the fictional character who carved Pinocchio. Geppetto was a high vibe guy who was known for bringing joy to many people. Karma was kind, and through the Blue Fairy, brought his carving of Pinocchio to life. Pinocchio was cool, but could have used some tarot to help him get his shit together and break his cycle of lying. This is how I left the table last night. And as you can see, I was working on casts for the Three of Cups, these three penguins. It's the only piece I've made a mold of so far. I might offer them for sale in the future. The lighthouse is a work in progress. As I move up on the table, they're finished pieces. I see the King of Swords giving some crap to King Kong on the tower. Behind them are other new works in progress, molds, and tarot decks, of course. Here's a glimpse of a section of the warehouse. I renovated every square inch of it so I'd have a safe, clean environment for my artwork, from the largest to the smallest pieces. Okay, let me clear the table and we'll start rolling dice to get your messages. Okay, Aries, I'm back. I'm going to pick your pieces. I think we'll pick 5 for you today, and I'll explain as we go along how we do it. You can't shuffle the 3D pieces because they'll break, right? Okay. Oh, that is a crazy thing. Oh, actually, this is 00, which is the number of the piece that matches to the box. So I'll go to the first one in the box, which is 0, just like in tarot decks. And the 4, upright 4, means it's a upright card. The reason that one looks a little funny in the front with the 0 is because the dice went up to 80 and I only needed to go up to 70 because we have 79 cards. So 0 upright. I'll write that down. Let's do the second one. What else can I tell you? Anything? There we have, that 0 came up again. 0, 4 in reverse. So 4 in reverse. 4R. Oh, by the way, these penguins are 3 of Cups. Kind of mimics the tarot card with the 3 maidens dancing. So this time we have 71 upright. '71 upright. 2 more. There's 1. That is 61 in reverse. It'll be interesting to see what we get. After every reading, the pieces go in different spots, so there's so many different ways. The randomness is endless. Okay, we have that same 0 came up again. This is the first time I got a repeat, so I'll have to do it again. Let me try my left hand. Oh my God. 0, 0, I can't do it. Nope. Only have 1 0 piece. That 0 keeps coming up every time. Okay, so we got 6 reverse. 6 reverse. Okay, let me go and take the piece out of the box and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I have your pieces. And I have to say, as soon as I saw the reversals, I knew it was going to be showing that there's been some kind of turbulence. In the center, on the bottom row, is the 3 of Swords, which can mean nothing else but some type of mental anguish pain, some kind of bad situation that's on your mind. And the first piece on the left, the gold piece with the 4 swords, is another one about thinking, resting, usually after some type of struggle. That's the 4 of swords. So we have 2 swords right away, air signs. Then we have the Chariot, and that's in reverse too. I should repeat that. Everything's in reverse except the first piece, which has that little U next to it, meaning upright, to remind you that everything else is in reverse. So then we have the Chariot, and following the Chariot, in the back is the Emperor. The crown is the Emperor. So there we have the 2 major arcana in the spread. And the last piece in the top right is the 10 of hearts, or the 10 of cups, water. So we have all the elements except no earth yet. We have 2 Libra, the first 2, 4 swords, and the 3 of swords, the bottom. And this is Libra season. And then we have the Chariot, which is Cancer, water. The Emperor's fire, and it's Aries, which is your sign. So you showed up here for your own reading. Very powerful. The Emperor's very powerful. He's all the kings rolled up into one, good and bad. In this case, he's reversed, so that's a sign of trouble. And then the last piece, again, upper top right, is the 10 of Cups, which is normally a happy family, loving, everything beautiful in a relationship, kids, dog, everything, just a beautiful situation. But in this case, there's trouble. There's problems with the family, most likely. But I think we should concentrate on the 2 major arcana here. By the way, I did my own reading after I saw what you got, and I'm a fire sign with Sagittarius, and I had something similar. And the weird thing is, I don't feel like it resonates with me, so it could be somebody else in my life, just like your spread could be somebody else in your life. You know best. Or it could also signal warn about future energy. So we take the Emperor in reverse. He's a boss. The Emperor's the boss. He could be anything. He could be, say, in the arts, he'd be a museum director or a curator, in a rock band, might be the promoter, somebody with a lot of power. Could be the mayor in your town. Usually a person has their act together pretty much, an authority figure. But as we know, a lot of people abuse that situation. And when it's in reverse like this, that's basically what it's about. So that's the top left. On the bottom right, we have the Chariot. And my Chariot doesn't have any horses. So that could mean a couple things. That could mean the horses are in the stable, everything's cool, arrived at a destination, because this is about travel and being very energetic and straightforward, focused. The driver has to have the strength and skill to navigate those horses, to hold them back, to let them go when it's time. I had a friend, 2 friends actually in high school, who were jockeys, professional jockeys, and they said the main part of their job was to hold the horses back. At the same time, to know when to let them go, because they can just go, and it can be very dangerous. Banging other horses, they could get thrown off the horse themselves. So in this case, there's no rider or horses. And since it's in reverse, I would take it more as all those things have been delayed, or they went off the rails and the horses ran off. It's just a bad situation. So all in all, it's hard to find a positive in this, except things can change. And a lot of this is about mental stress, about being in our heads, which we have the power to change. We can change it by seeking help from friends, professional help. We need it, grounding ourselves. See, now we have no earth. We need some earth here. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some tarot cards to clarify a couple of these pieces, probably the major arcana. So let me grab a deck. I pre-shuffled a bit but I'll try to shuffle here for you. I'll move the camera a bit. Let's see what we get. I like to look at the cards when I split the deck before I shuffle what's there, and I see the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. Lots of threes because you have a 3 of Swords here too. One more. We'll cut. On the bottom's the Ace of Pentacles, which is an earth sign, earth energy. But that's going to get shuffled. We'll see what comes out. Maybe it'll come out again. There we go. Somebody flipped out. Like I said, we're doing the Emperor and the Chariot. That's the Queen of Wands for the Emperor. And let's try to get one for the Chariot now. Huh, got the all gifted card for the Chariot. So these are much more positive. I don't believe the all gifted is Earth though. I can look it up because I have their app. Isn't that cool? They have a great app. The all gifted is a special card. The last card doesn't have a number and it doesn't have any element assigned to it. I'll read it to you, what it says about the all gifted. So this is about the Chariot. Giving of oneself to others, bestowing goodness and blessings, identifying one's strengths so they can be used for the benefit of others or the wider community, acknowledging oneself as divinely created and gifted, hope for the future, the self. So it's about realizing that we're all divine creatures, part of a wider community, that we're all in this together, and that there's definitely hope for the future. It's actually a great card to have at the end, isn't it? The Queen of Wands before that, she's the sexy queen. She's fire sign, moves fast, goes after what she wants. You know, like all queens, she's a good woman. She's, I say she, it could be for males too. This energy can be for males too. So we have the Queen of Wands clarifying the Emperor. Sure, they would make a good couple. Maybe not as good as the Emperor and Empress, but pretty good. It's a good match. And she's in the upright, so she's bringing more positive energy to this reading. And I think I'll do one more thing. I think I'll pull a Moonology card. They're always good. They have pretty clear advice, usually very positive. This has been my go-to Oracle deck for the month of October. We have a lot of special moon activity this month. So let's see what we get. I'm going to shuffle these a little too. I always shuffle beforehand, but we're not going to take any reversals with this deck. Huh. Newman and Aries came up. So I was shuffling. Beautiful deck. Very peaceful feel about it. I'm a night person myself. Let's see what we get. All right, there we go. Flip right out. We have Conclusions Are Within Reach. Another great card. Whoops, let's see if I can get this in here. There we go. And this has a great book. I'll read about this card. Here it is. This is kind of how the book looks. You can see it. You could probably get a screenshot of that if it's sharp enough. So you have 2 pages for every card. I'm not going to read all this. I'll get the main part. Full moon eclipse, and just like that, a door slams shut. If you pull this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking is about to reach a peak, or has done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases it so you can move on. There's a little section called Attuned to the Moon. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. Then additional meanings for this card. Doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation, pranayama, and yoga nidra are all recommended now. Seek control and let events unfold. I think that's beautiful. I'm going to use this energy for myself. All right. Thank you, Aries, for coming by. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care. Lots of love.